Hello, everybody. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Welcome to Vintage Inspiration. Thanks for always coming back to watch my channel. Today, I will be showing you my collection of Delft, which was made in the city of Delft in the Netherlands. And I do want to apologize. When I make my videos, they come out so bright and large and big, but by the time I edit it and post it to YouTube, for some reason, it's coming out darker and narrow. I can't seem to figure it out. I've tried everything. I've Googled everything. I do have two more videos that I already did, but I did do some changes in my phone today. So I pray this video comes out. I've already tested it and it's coming out big, but when I post it to YouTube, I don't know. Maybe I need to buy another app. If anyone knows, please let me know in the comments because I don't even know how you guys are watching my videos. They're so dark and narrow. But the ones in my camera, when I play them, they come out bright and wide and beautiful. It's just the process of the downloading into YouTube. Are you supposed to click on the canvas size? And I'm clicking on the right canvas size, but for some reason, it's just not working. So if anyone has any tips for me, please leave a comment. Thank you so much and God bless. And let's get started. Here's my display. I also threw in a few other pieces of pottery. So you could learn the difference when you're out thrifting. Okay, let's get started. So we'll start with some Delft. And like I said, it was made in the city of Delft in the Netherlands. Most of the pieces are blue and white. Let me see, which one can I pick up? Okay, I guess I won't grab them all, but I will pick up a few that I think you'd be interested in seeing. It's really getting cold. I have on my turtleneck. It's so nippy out. And it's not that cold outside. It's just cold in the house. Okay. So we'll go over these pieces. I'm going to sit down. Then I'll explain the tiles. And so what they do is they use a white glaze and then they add the blue cobalt oxides. It's like a metal oxide, and then they fire it. And then that's how you get your Delft pottery. And this is one of my first pieces. It's just a small plate. I was so happy when I bought it, and then I didn't realize it was Delft until I got home. This is a really old piece. You can tell by that beautiful back stamp. It's just beautiful. And you can hang it. You see the holes on top. And that's just beautiful. And then later I found this beautiful little vase. It has the same print or similar. In fact, most of my little plates, I found vases to match. And then here's the back stamp. And Delft, they mostly made plates, vases, figurines, tiles, ornaments, ornamental forms. And this technique have been around since the 14th century when they were making like their big Chinese productions. And this is a piece, it's Delft, but as you see it says Elazver Holland. She was just one of their designers. She was a designer for Delft pottery. So sometimes if you find a piece of Delft, you will see her signature on it, or even others. They have other designers that design pieces for Delft, even up to this day, because they're still producing these pieces in the Delft factory. If you can get to the Netherlands, you can go visit. This is a beautiful little cup. And there's the back stamp, hand painted Delft, Holland. And if you notice, there's different back stamps because it was different periods of the month or the year. This is another little cute creamer. And there's the back stamp. And see, that's an older piece. You can kind of tell by the font. Every font will go for a year. This is a beautiful plate. And then there's the back stamp. More, it's not as old as that first plate. Did you see the difference? Well, let me show you. Okay, so this is the one now. And look at that one. See, this is the older one. Beautiful. And this is a newer one. It's not modern, but it's not antique. And you could, if you were here, maybe not on camera, but you can see the difference. The stuff that they use, if you can get antique Delft, it's way better quality than the new stuff. Well, not new, but I guess vintage. Yes. And this is, like I said, they don't always make blue and white. Most of their pieces are blue and white. This is a beautiful jar. It had a repair at one point. That's just the way I received it. And you still have a sticker inside. That's just beautiful. A friend gifted me this piece years ago. And as you see the back stamp, that same font, that's an older piece. Beautiful. Even with the damage, it's still a beautiful piece. And that's a ginger jar. Let me grab a few more Delft pieces. And here's that same back stamp like that small dish. That's a vintage back stamp. And this is a wall hanging. See the little hook? And that's a windmill. In Delft pieces, you will find a lot of windmills. And a lot of these leaves and grass and flowers. That's most of their staples. I also have some beautiful Delft beads. I love my jewelry. So I have to have those. And this is a Delft salt and pepper shaker. It's a little rusty. It doesn't come off. I tried scrubbing it with a few things, just kind of made it worse. And there's the back stamp. Delft, Holland, hand painted. And then you have the designer name on the bottom. It looks like Woo. So that's another designer. And then you have this. This is by Elazver. Again, she's a designer that works for Delft. And there's that windmill symbol. And then I have all sorts of shoes. This is a modern version. Maybe someone was traveling and got those from when they went to the Netherlands. See, it doesn't have, it's all modern. That's a mod. See, it says a Holland souvenir. But they're still cute. From if you're hanging them, no one can tell the difference. But if you're a collector, you want to get something real like that. And I don't know if you can see the difference. Yeah. There's a huge difference. I even have this little knob. It's cute. I'm not sure if that's Delft, but it's cute. And then I have these beautiful tiles. And this is a vintage piece. It's just stunning. Comes with the hook. It's in wood. And there's that windmill scene. The scene is most likely going to be in the Netherlands. If not, they will note it on the picture itself. This is a beautiful piece. Here's another one. It says Holland. It's a boat scene. And you hang that one up too. And there's the signature, Delft blue. Some of these are not Delft, but I still collect them because I love them so much. And you can tell the difference in person. See, this one was made by Winter Landscape. It's a private collection. It's still cute. It's not as beautiful as the Delft pieces, but it's still nice to collect. And let's see what this one is. Is this a Delft? No signature on this one. This one is not a Delft either, but still nice to collect. And this is a Delft piece. It has it right there. It's signed. And most likely that was the designer that made the tile, All Day Kirk. And if you can see the difference in the quality, Delft quality is just so, that cobalt is just beautiful. And there's no signature on the back of this, just a model number, but they signed the front, and that's good enough. And here's another one. Beautiful. Let's see, this one has a signature note that has the same thing, but you have that signature up front. And I have a few more pieces. I'll show them all. This doesn't look or feel like Delft. It's Delft blue, blown. That's like a knockoff of Delft. This is one of my first pieces. This and that plate that I showed you before, and a few more. And this just says made in Germany, so you're not quite sure if it's Delft or not. Most Delft pieces are signed, but not all the time. And this is a restaurant. A building. Does it have the mark? Yes, it has the Delft mark. So that's a Delft tile. 1890. Oh, it is a restaurant. I knew I saw a restaurant somewhere, but when I looked at the picture, it looked like a building. It's the De Roy's restaurant. Okay, let's move right along. I got some more tiles up here. Those two are stunning. It's an elder lady and then a man playing a violin. And this is, let's see, this is a Delft piece. It is. Oh no, it's a Delft blow. Hand painted in Holland. So this is a knockoff too, but this is a good knockoff. It's beautiful. Almost looks like a Christmas carol, but it's not. I forgot to turn her around. He is stunning. I don't see a signature. All I see is 1978, Montgomery, Alabama. I don't see a signature on this, so then that's not a Delft piece, just maybe a knockoff. This is a Delft piece too. It's a vase. See, that's their symbol, those flower flowing leaves. And there's your mark right there. That's an older piece too. And that's the back. So you can use it, if you're decorating, you can use it on that side, or that side. You have 3 options. Here's a beautiful mug. That windmill again. It says Aruba. And there's the mark. It says Delft. And most of their pieces were fired in the Netherlands, but not always, because you had designers that were traveling and they would just sometimes just work where they were located. That's a Delft piece. That's a salt shaker. I don't have the pepper. And I believe you can order things like this online if you're interested. I haven't looked in years, but those are kind of not too hard to find. This is a salt and pepper shaker. See, they Dutch style clothes. They're so cute. Look like Dutch people. Very Dutch inspired. This is a beautiful vase. I don't think I showed this one yet. It's a creamer. And there's your mark. That's an older piece too. You can tell by the font. It's one of my favorites. And I think this is an imitation. I could look at it and tell. I don't know if you could notice it, but in person you can see the blues are just so different. Let's see what it says. Yeah, Death Blow. It's a nice knockoff though. What else can I show you? And then I have those beautiful vases. Those are not Delft though. Those are made in Japan. Let me show you the sticker. They were lamps. And see, there's a sticker right there, Japan. But they're just gorgeous. They come with these wooden base. Just beautiful. I have the set. I've had those for a long time. Long time. I don't even see them anymore. Any more Delft? Yes, here's a Delft piece. See, the Dutch outfit. Kind of looks identical to that little boy, the same little Dutch outfit. They're so cute. And that's a bell. There's the signature inside. It says Delft. And you have that windmill. And that's beautiful. And as you can see, most of these pieces have that same wavy, leafy pattern, or the windmills. Okay, I believe I showed you all my Delft pieces, so we'll move along. Oh, I have some Delft candles. See, it has that same wavy leaves on it. And I guess that's the designer name on the bottom, but it says Delft, and that's the antique font. I don't believe the candles go back that far, but they wanted to specialize that font for a reason, because that's their special font. Okay, next we'll do some Wedgewood pieces. And that's that little section right there. The iconic blue jasper. And it's recognized. You can recognize it by its signature. I'll be right back. Let me go grab a few pieces. And I have to make sure not to trip over this cord. Wedgewood was founded in 1759 by Joshua Wedgewood at the age of 29. and he worked alone in England, all by himself. He was very independent. And now you have 265 years later, and they're still producing the same ideals and materials from Joshua. That's how good his inventions were. And what specializes is one of his inventions was this, and this is called jasperware, the white relief that you're seeing on all these pieces. That's called jasperware. And they also make green ones, and I think they have it in yellow and maybe a red. I'm not quite sure, but I know they have green. And this is what Joshua was famous for, his applied contemporary reliefs. This is what he was famous for. This is a Christmas piece from 1981, more modern piece. And then there's the signature, it says Wedgewood. All their pieces have that same signature. It doesn't change. I have this ashtray, and then I have another one over there. I didn't bring them all. That one has a thing for your cigarettes. So that's an ashtray. Maybe this is the cigarette holder. I'm not sure. Just a little trinket. But it's so beautiful. It's kind of like corky clay to the touch. And then they made a shinier version. Another designer did that. See, the same signature. And this is such a little cutie pie. And they use like Romanesque scenes. Beautiful signatures. Beautiful. Very distinct. See how this one's shinier? This is a different era. As you can see, the back stamp is different. See, it says Wedgewood embossed Queensware. So that was the, this is a whole different series. It's called Queensware. And I have a plate. I have a few. I didn't bring them all. But this is called Queensware. It's not Jasperware. See, that's the Jasperware that Joshua specialized in. And then someone created this Queensware. They put like a shiny coat to it. And you can tell the difference because the back stamps are like this. They're all the same. They will look like that. And then you have it inscribed in the piece, Wedgewood. And I'm not sure if that cup goes with that, but I bought the pieces together, so I leave them together. I like how I set it like that. It looks so cute. And this might be my favorite piece. I love the scenes, like from the Roman periods or knights. Isn't that gorgeous? Wow. Beautiful. And there's that back stamp. And one thing I like about Wedgewood, it doesn't really age because it just kind of stays the same. I mean, like this piece might be a little darker, the white, but it doesn't, like I tried to soap it with water, it just stays the same. So maybe this was in the sun. Not quite sure. I'm going to put the phone down and move some of these pieces and then I'll grab a few more. Hope everybody's enjoying themselves. And then next I'm going to show you some Fitz and Floyd pieces. And Fitz and Floyd, I'm sure everyone heard of Fitz and Floyd. They make all type of ceramic giftwares, tabletops, products, accessories, porcelain. They make stoneware, earthenware. They do a lot, Fitz and Floyd. I love their Easter pieces. They're to die for. They're really nice, and they're very valuable too. Their Easter figurines. They're just stunning. The founders were Pat Fitzpatrick and Bob Floyd. So that's where they got the Fitz and Floyd name. Pat Fitz Pat Fitzpatrick and Bob Floyd. Fitz and Floyd. And let me show you the pieces. That's a beautiful dragon. This is a much older piece. See that back stamp? That's an older piece. Japan. Because really now, Fitz and Floyd, they don't really use they don't really make Asian inspired pieces. Not that I know of, but I'm kind of like 95% sure. They don't really make Asian inspired pieces. That's a beautiful piece. I was blessed to get that. This is kind of the things that they make today. Little trinket boxes. And you have the Fitz and Floyd, Japan. Yeah. I didn't know these were made in Japan. And these are not too modern either. There used to be a lot of these on the internet. I don't know about now. You'd have to check, but they're so cute. Cute, good to bring out on the holidays. And this is a beautiful piece right here. I used to keep it on my fireplace because I used to have Asian inspired things on my fireplace, but I switched. I mean, I'll probably switch back at some point. And we're just about done. Oh, I had some beads. You know, I love my jewelry making. I had a few beads. I'm not sure if they're Delft. They have no signatures, but they're you can use them as Delft beads. And I have a million of them. I just bought out a few. I mean, really a few, because I really have a lot. I wanted to talk about the onion pattern. Different companies made the onion pattern. I love it. I guess that's the onion. Maybe that's why they call it the onion pattern, or maybe those leaves right there. And this one was made by Sapphire Blue Nordic, J&G Meakin in England. And this is I think this is one of the top quality pieces of the onion pattern, because they have so many. Some of them are just the porcelain on it is just so cheap. Well, not cheap, just it's less quality. And this is a nice one too. See, it has that same onion pattern, the leaf right there. And then you have, you can't see that back stem. Maybe this comes with a plate, and maybe we can see that one. See, it's the same pattern, but a different company. This one was made in Germany, Bavaria, Germany. That's a beautiful back stamp. This one is kind of in the middle. And see, it's teacup and saucer. And then I have another onion pattern. This one's it's a small little saucer. See the difference in the size? Same pattern, but different company. Blue Danabe in Japan. This is a good company too. So this one will come after the Sapphire. Sapphire is top in blue onion. Then you have the Danabe. And then that company, whichever company that was, I forgot. Blue Danabe, Japan. Yeah. Some was made in England, some was made in Japan, and this one was made in Germany. So you have Germany, Japan, and then England, and they're all the same pattern. And this is a poppy trail. I've had this for a long time, long time ago. And I've used it. It even has a small little crack, some chips in the back, but I just can't part with it. It's poppy trail. I love poppy trail. You know, I collect their ivory pattern, but that one's by Metlocks. This one's made by California. Oh, Metlocks. Did my Metlocks too. But that scene is to die for. It's beautiful. I love it. I love the things going around. Kind of reminds me of a Christmas scene, but in the summertime. And I believed I showed everything. Oh, that's a nice Asian vase. It doesn't have a signature. I used to have a couple and I sold them, but I kept that one. I was just kind of attached to it. I wish I'd have kept all the other ones because you can't find them anymore. And this is Flow Blue. I wish I had more Flow Blue pieces. They're very expensive and hard to come by. This is a beautiful piece. And what happens is the blue design when they're putting it in when they're glazing it, firing the piece, that blue seeps into the glaze, and that's called Flow Blue. And this process was made in England, and those designers, they were like the sapphire designers. But Blue Flow is beautiful. It's just beautiful. It's not even really coming on the camera. It's coming so detailed, but what I'm looking at is it's just flowing. And they do this purposely. In fact, I believe it was a mistake at one point where the blue was flowing into the glaze. Like you see over here, there's nothing that's flowing into the white part. You see the difference? Yeah, you see how it's flowing into the white? This was a mistake at first, but it was so popular that they just kept on and they were very successful. Flow Blue. It's called Flow, like something's flowing, Flow. Okay, so hopefully this will inspire you to pick up some blue and white Delft or other companies. That Wedgewood is very, very feminine, very, very beautiful. You might consider that. And remember, Delft comes in different colors. It's not always, most of the times it's blue and white, but sometimes it's just, it's different colors too. Now I have this cute little teapot. I don't think it has a signature. I think I've ever seen a signature on. Let me double check. Oh, it says made in Taiwan. Made in Taiwan. Can you see that? Yeah. Oh, made in Thailand. Oh, excuse me, made in Thailand. And it's cute. One little cup has a repair, but it doesn't take away from it. It's just a cup. The sauce is intact. It's a cute little set. Every piece, everything's there. It's a complete set just for that one cup. I was told it was Flow Blue, but it doesn't flow enough for me, so I'm not sure. It may be Flow Blue. Not 100% sure. You guys, what do you think? Oh, maybe. I guess so. I guess so. And it comes on this original tray. It's just gorgeous. I had another little teapot too. I forgot to show you. And another little cup. I'm just looking at it right now. I wanted to show a few more pieces, but there's just nowhere to put nothing else. This is a cute little piece. It says made in Japan. I'm not sure what the M stands for. It's a cream. So cute. I had that for a long time. And then this beautiful cup, teacup. It's Wedgewood. This is a different Wedgewood company though. It's not the Jasperware. It's just a beautiful scene. It's a set. And those come in red and white, green and white. Yes. Okay, so I guess that'll wrap it up. Everybody enjoy their evening, and I'll see you next time. Thanks so much. And if you stay to the end, God bless you. Hello, as I was putting, I know I ended the video, but as I was putting the pieces up, I realized this piece was to my right. And this is one of my more beautiful pieces. I had to show it. Just beautiful. Beautiful. I have it hanging up. You see I have it in there. And that's an antique piece. You see that font has that antique signature or back stamp. Just a beautiful plate. Okay. Thanks for sharing.